Hello and welcome, my Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your brand new timeless True Love timeline reading. I am your reader. Venus in Libra sign, Marcangelo Lyons. Marcangelo Lyons Mal for short. Wow, and remembering the astrology, I forgot my name. I'm okay. I don't smell toast. I'm all right. I am a professional witch, professional intuitive. I'm the president of Drawing the Circle Productions. Since 1998, almost 25 years in service. May 1st, at the time of this timeless recording, I am the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. There's a link in the description box, and there's a lot of good stuff in that book. My prayers and practices and all sorts that helped me get to this place in my career as a professional witch, professional intuitive, blah, blah, blah. And if you're down in the description box, do check out my Patreon. It's lovely. I mean, seriously, I'm Leo rising, so that means I got Venus in Libra in my third house. It's very chatty, and very, very creative. I'm loving it over there. Right now, at the time of this timeless recording, we have 8 levels of subscribers: seekers, humans, heroes, angels, witches, mystics, immortals, and gods, goddesses. They're the top tier. They get everything, but all of my subscribers across the board, regardless of level of subscription, get the daily check-ins, an unlisted YouTube live stream link. They can chat with me every morning. I haven't missed a day in a really long time, talking about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, a little prayer, a little blessing, a little something to send us on our way. And honestly, my favorite way to start the day, sitting on the couch, bathrobe, cup of coffee, literally chatting with them, having a field day over there. We're doing exclusive Zoom recorded workshops depending on level of subscription. We just got a lot of, I'm really putting the goods out there on Patreon. So if you would like a deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mel, not to mention all the extended reads, all of my subscribers get the part 2s to the part 1s, past, present, and future, as long as they remain subscribers. So if you want a deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mel, come Patreon on Patreon. We're really having a great time there. I think you dig it. Go see what's on the menu, because I'm the Archangel Lyons. Marcangelo Lyons. You can just call me Mal. It's so much easier, so much simpler. Don't you think? 3 letters instead of all of that. Yeah. Let's get down to business. Yes, this is a new series, a past, present, future general, Libra in this case, and cross watchers, timeline reading. I do the larger readings, the Path of True Love reads with extendeds, and the happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contracts with extendeds. And these are a bit simpler. It's only 7 cards. I've been doing these readings for myself romantically and for friends along the way. Never thought of bringing it to the tube of you, but I'll be honest with you, I'm traveling next week. I'm going to see family, and I would like to not have to make content, so I'm doing these in advance, stacking them. That's where they're timeless reads, and they've been really wonderful. The first 6 out of the 7 cards that'll hit the table are tarot. All of the signs are getting that, but each sign, right before I hit record, I ask the guides, where's the wild card coming from? Because they know where the wild things are, apparently. Maurice Sendak. And so your last card down, your wild card, will be coming from, you probably could tell from the title if you're familiar with my work here, the Metcon Healing Mantra deck to help you bring it together. And I get why they suggested it. Cardinal Air, creative air, Libra, right? You guys can really, we can really create with a mantra. And all of the mantras that I get from my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, even though I'm the reader, I use them and they work. They work. So we're getting 3 of these, past, present, and future. Daughters of the Moon Tarot, the internal, heart, third eye crown, right? The stuff that nobody knows about unless you share it. Psychological world, spiritual, mental, willpower, and emotional power. We'll get 3 of those face down, and on top of that, we'll get 3 mythic tarot for the lower 3 chakras, the masculine energy, the external stuff. Looking at yourself from the outside in, or you looking from the inside out at different people, places, and or things. Lower 3 chakras are relationships in the physical world. Simple timeline, general read. Check your other signs. If you see repetitive themes within the titles or feel the intuitive nudge, have at it. And cross-watchers, heads up, cross-watchers. You know why cross-watchers are always welcome on my channel? I'll tell you why. Because you have the opportunity to get some understanding and some sympathy for the one you are cross-watching for, in this case, the Libra. But if you apply this, particularly the mantra, these healing mantra cards work if you work them. So this is really about the path of true love, right? Our hero's journey, our healing journey, our spiritual journey, our awakening journey through the relationships in our lives. So it might be romantic, it might not be, because it kind of doesn't matter, because we're always given the soul contracts that we need in order to grow, awaken, and evolve. So since you're the common denominator in all of them, you heal you a little bit, you're helping to heal everybody a little bit. And really, true love in physical form, removing the excess marble to reveal the divine creation, the statue that the divine is at our core, truth and love fused as one, masculine and feminine united within the energy field, unity. That's true love. It conquers all, it heals all wounds, it breaks all curses. So the more we do this individually, yes, through our relationships, parent, friend, lover, boss, whatever, we're anchoring that frequency into planet Earth in a time when it kind of needs it, yeah? So it's nice to know your relationships do have a function and a purpose, not always the reasons that we think. So, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will, and I will do my best to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace, like GPS timelines, right? Quantum, wantum, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, to give you some clues and tips and hints about where you are on the path that we are all on. But if you don't know about the true love timeline, it is essentially making the most wise, loving, empowered choices and decisions, also known as the soul's path in Buddhism and elsewhere. So let's do this. Shift from explanation to divination happens in the still point. You can tell I'm reading an air sign because I'm just going on and on. So, still point. Oh, this feels good. And here we go. I call upon my goddesses of true love, please, beloved ones. 3 cards, face down, simple timeline, past, present, future, for the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini? Oh no. Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross-watchers. I'm getting my air signs confused, and that ain't hard. Please, where have the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross-watchers been on the path of true love, internal, yin-ternal, heart, throat, third eye, crown dynamic on the true love timeline? And where are they, perhaps even we, now in the present moment? Where are we now on the true love timeline, and where are we headed? Should we do our best with where we've been and where we are in this timeless true love timeline read? Let's get the masculine. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon my gods of true love. Woof. Please, 3 cards in clarity, face down, for the Libra collective. Face down. For the Libra collective, you silly. For the Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross-watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading. Where have we been in the past? Lower 3 chakra dynamic. Where are we now on the true love timeline? A root, sacrum, solar plexus, root to root, you know, that. And where are we headed? This feels kind of bubbly and fun, actually. And for this timeless true love read, let's see. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, point of power is always in the present moment, it seems. Where are we headed? Okay. Wow, all right. No, you'll say, I like doing it this way. This is fun. Where have we been? Well, we got Taurus on the inner. Now, when it's a court card on the inside, I can't believe this, Reed. This is nuts. Okay, when it's a court card on the inside, yes, absolutely check your planets. This is the Taurus card, the Maiden of Pentacles. That would be the Queen of Pentacles in traditional Rider-Waite-based tarot. Second house, life values. What's important to you lifelong? Yes, you could say, well, like money and abundance and all that second house stuff, they align with Taurus, which is true. But what about honesty? What about integrity? What about truth? What about health, right? If you're walking the path of true love and you're tired of repeating the same thing over and over and over, because you know if you didn't heal shit with your parents, you're going to heal it out, heal it with your lovers. It's like that. I didn't write that rule. I wouldn't have written that rule. So you've really had the opportunity to assess in the past what it is that you really value because you got the Hermit, lower 3 chakras. You have not been open for, well, I don't want to say open for business. That's not what I mean, right? But you have not been up to play. This is probably from the outside looking in. When it's a major arcana card, and remember that when it's a major arcana card, it's all the chakras in the zone, 4 on the inner or 3 on the outer, because everything else after this is major arcana. It's sort of jarring. So you had your time to really time. Kronos, Saturn, the god of time in Greek mythology from the mythic tarot. So you have been hermiting. You did take the time. You did go within to get really, really clear about what you will, what you really, really want, what your life values are. Like for me, I'm not so interested in hooking up if it involves growing balloon animals on certain parts of my anatomy. I'm going to leave that there, right? It just wasn't it. No monkeypox, hard pass, right? Like that's, my health is of value. Look, I'm gay and I'm still HIV negative at 54 years old. Yeah, I know I don't look at things, right? And that was a lot of intuition and a lot of latex along the way. So my values of just being healthy, but not just physically, in terms of wisdom as well. When it's an earth card on the inside, it's about what you have learned, in this case about your values, through experiences in the world, and of course reflecting on that, going inside and getting in touch with your core values. Love it. But it has been said, the point of power is always in the present moment. You've got the universe, the world card, Shakti, the life dancer, heart, third eye crown, all is one. You've completed a cycle, and a cycle of probably spiritual awakening on the inner, right? Like something, some kind of spiritual goal that you set. Sometimes we do that, we don't even realize it, right? But then you put Hermes, the magician, at the crossroads here. You're so powerful. Because literally, last card of the major arcana, the world, the universe, first card, because the Fool is 0. It doesn't have any merit. It's between the worlds. This is the first card of the major arcana. So you're complete on the inside and initiating on the outside if this is you from the outside looking in. I have to say, this feels like it's the Libra from the outside looking in, but this could be a person or a place or a situation that you are in where you find yourself at a crossroads and someone either inspires you or initiates you, for sure. This is about the alignment of fire, earth, air, and water, aligned with spirit. Of course, the John Travolta, Danny Terrio, Saturday Night Live, drawing down spirit into form position there. Work, you know, staying alive, staying alive. Hermes is the trickster god, but also the messenger, the psychopomp, right? And at the crossroads, there's a new adventure opening up. So whatever you learned, whatever wisdom you gained, whether you're aware of it or not from the past, it has set you up for a very powerful present moment. And wait till you see where we're going. You want to talk a double whammy? Not just 2 major arcana cards, the exact same major arcana card in 2 different decks. That is rare when there are only 6. I mean, it'd be different if they were in different lanes here, past, present, or future. There is surrender here. There is sacrifice here. But remember the key meaning. The original meaning of sacrifice means to make sacred, right? Like you sacrifice your lawn for a vegetable garden for the well-being of all or whatever, right? Or a sacred space, cleaning out a room and setting up your meditation room. Like that is the original meaning. It's not always about killing stuff. But here on the inner, we've got the card of reversal. a woman voluntarily suspending herself on a branch over a river. And I know you can't see it, but if you want to look up Daughters of the Moon Tarot, you can see on her face the one above water is not the same as the one reflected. In fact, the one reflected in the water's surface is enlightened, is lit, which I think also speaks of the Hanged Man here, except this is Prometheus bound. Prometheus is a Titan in Greek mythology, essentially the uncle to the 6 Olympians, swallowed by Kronos, who's also on the table, by the way. Prometheus stole fire from the gods to give to humanity so humanity would no longer be as dependent upon the gods. The gods didn't like that. He sacrificed his freedom to help mankind. Okay, you with me? So that didn't stop them from hanging him upside down in Tartarus. Tartarus is as far below the underworld as the underworld is below this one, so don't be as scared of the underworld. Until they get you to the other side. Sorry, little Krista Berg vibe there. This is a sacrifice, a change of a point of view, both inner and outer, a surrender to the divine, saying, I know that I don't know, and I'm willing to be shown. I think the best hangman image, though, really, in terms of a sacred or sacrificial exchange in that way, is Odin, right? Plucked out an eye, hung upside down from the world tree Yggdrasil, which is one of many pronunciations, starts with a G, it has lots of consonants in it, and I kind of love the Norse Vikings and all that. But hung himself upside down from the world tree for 9 days, for the runes and other cash and prizes if you read the myth. There's a Neil Gaiman video of him talking about reading the mythologies here on YouTube of the North. That voice, please, just slays me. I love him. So look, whatever is happening here with this amount of major arcana cards, you got 5 out of 6 major arcana cards here, with the foundation, the fixed earth of your values inside of you. Whatever this is, you are going to see this very, very differently down the line. But of course, really that you've integrated, that you've fulfilled some cycle on the inner, and really making the wisest, most loving, most empowering decisions to initiate, to start, to take down from the 8th chakra the inspiration and begin bringing it all the way down into the root chakra for physical manifestation, which is sort of the point of the magician, right? That's why he's kind of doing that thing, you know, that. Let's get your last card down, the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. I have worked this deck. I'm surprised there's still patterning on the cards. In terms of design, I've used them so much for myself, clients, and obviously here on the tube of you. But I love them, and they work if you work them. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of true love, the true love that conquers all, the true love that heals all wounds, the true love that breaks all curses, past life, ancestral, it's the ultimate alchemizer. Please, beloved Ascended Masters, one card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra to assist the Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading, to make their way, to navigate, to do what they gotta do on the true love timeline for this Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and a cross-watcher timeless true love timeline read. Activating the third eye, I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. Hopefully you won't be asked to pluck one out in exchange for some cash and prizes, but I think that's what we're looking at. Look, a lot of my friends, I am Generation X, like I said, I'm 54 years old, so, you know, a lot of my friends, we went through it, right? A lot of my gay friends, a lot of them have crossed as a result of stuff, you know. But along with that, a lot of my friends that have been like, you know, romance, screw it. This could very easily be any form of relationship, but you tend not to draw great big huge conclusions about relationships with family unless it's like, oh my God, never again, which is fine. But being willing to see beyond it, it's a third eye card. We're Libra something or other. That's air. So we can create a lot of stories in our minds, But now you have this like hardcore past value inside of you. You know what you want. You know what's of value to you and what isn't. And you took the time to do that, most likely hermiting on your own. You have the ability to really make some magic here, to move some things with that magician, with all this wisdom you've got and this completion inside of you. But you're going to be asked to see it differently yet again, because you know what? There's always a higher truth. I had a Hindu avatar tell me that, no, in physical form, actually, in Huntington, Long Island. It actually happened. And she said there's always a higher truth. No matter how high you go, there will always be a higher truth until there are no more words. I've met some cool people in my career. She was cool. Kalki, I believe she was called at the time. So I'm going to read this from the Bookie Book. Activating the third eye. I am willing, ready, throat chakra, to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions about yourself, about life, about whatever. Please breathe this in. Please take a nice deep breath. I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. As your third eye opens, you are able to notice how each moment is a catalyst for your ever-expanding soul. Through your third eye, you will be able to more clearly see the lessons each moment offers. Like on a healing journey, a hero's journey, or a journey of spiritual awakening in a heart-centered way. You clearly see the lesson each moment offers, allowing every encounter to help you become an even more radiant expression of your highest potential. And what is your highest potential? Embodying true love, because that is the essence of who we are, and it would just make this world a better place. This mantra is ideal for dissolving personal judgments. Okay. Well, personal judgments might well be the very things that you need to let go of, sacrifice, surrender, what have you. Developing more patience. Okay. And tempering inner conflict. Now, I will say, not seeing a whole lot of inner conflict here, but like I said, these are major arcana cards. Minor arcana cards are things that happen. Court cards are people. Well, the major arcana are archetypal places, like stages you go through in life. In the Fool's Journey in the Tarot. But this is incredibly powerful. But as an air sign, it's really important that you understand, of course, we believe things that aren't true. The sun doesn't rise in the east and set in the west if the planet turns on an axis. Ours does, right? And yet, if you had to pass a yes-no quiz, right, about does the sun rise in the east, most people would say yes. It's just not the truth. It's a perception of what appears true, right? So we all have these things passed down to us for centuries, millennia, not just through our own genetic, lineage. That stuff is enough. No, we've got societal conditioning, particularly about romance over the couple of, 5,000-10,000 years, right? How far back you want to go. So, be gentle with yourself. But whatever it is that's going on, your leverage is certainly here in the present moment, or at least where you are now on the timeline, to do some major, major arcana work inside and out. The world and the magician activating the third eye. So let's put this together in a blessimation. I'll bless the crap out of this for us. And then if you want to chat at the end, because there are some changes coming to Drawing the Circle that I'll be glad to fill you in on if you want to hang out for that. But for now, if you like, please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Libra collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, drawn to this reading, maybe even giving this reading, thanks, living. Maybe we blessed with all that we need on the True Love timeline, that we can look back and see that, we are pretty sure about what it is that we truly value in this life, and not just the physical part of it, right? The honesty, the truth, the honor, the integrity, perhaps. And we took our time to do that. We pulled back, we hermited, we went deep inside, and that's exactly what I did in terms of at least romantic relationships. So the point of power in the present moment is to get that we've completed a cycle, we've graduated, we came full circle, and that we have a brand new beginning in front of us. Maybe this is us looking out and seeing a new opportunity here. Maybe someone is crossing our path. Well, thankfully, It's pretty simple. It just may not be easy. We're going to have to surrender both inner and outer, what we think, what we feel, but going with the truth that will be revealed to us as we activate our third eye. All we have to do is to be willing. Help us be willing to see beyond, willing to see beyond our beliefs, ideas, and conclusions, so that we can navigate wisely and well, because we've got the chops for it. And there's a new opportunity in front of us, either initiating itself in front of us or we're initiating it. So give us all that we need, step by step, breath by breath, mantra by mantra, moment by moment, to do our very best and our very blessed to traverse the true love timeline for our well-being, for the well-being of everyone and everything that we love and value. And really for all of life, for the well-being of all then, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. Yeah, why not? So motivate. So it is. It was good. That was good. I mean, come on, seeing beyond, like you go into Hermitage to activate the third eye. It's all on the table there. So if you liked it, like it, hit the thumbs up. Help the other Libras and cross-watchers find the reading, and like and subscribe and all that stuff. To comment if you like. It just helps other people find the reading, and it also tickles me when people comment positively, right? Because I'm over on Patreon, really. I've got people who are paying me once a month to take the very best that I got, right? And I give it to them every day, both barrels, as much as I can. So if you do want that deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, subscriber-specific level workshops recorded with Zooms, a lot of good stuff coming. Come Patreon on Patreon. I wouldn't lie to you, I highly value my Patreon and my work in the world. But if you'd like to book me for a private reading, this is a timeless read, but this is a timey-wimey thing here. Like I said, May 1st, 25 years in service, drawing the Circle Productions. I've been $100 an hour, flat rate, whether it's one person, a party. If I went over the time, it was on me. If they wanted to tip me, that was on them. I'm upping my prices. So there is a video in the description box, Booking a Reading with Mal. We'll explain the process to you, but I have to make a new one when I announce what my prices are, but I won't be doing that probably until May 1st. So if you want to book me now, even for something after May 1st, I will be glad to give it to you at that price, and we'll work it out. Otherwise, enough business. Let's talk pleasure. I'm wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed of the true love timeline. Have at it. Reach out, and by all means, activate that third eye. We need more true love on this planet, and we can all do it together. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.